I wish my life was as good as hers.
Social media are forms of electronic communication through which users create online communities to share information, ideas, personal messages, and other content. According to the latest social media statistics, 81% of the U.S. population has a social media account.
Social media has ruined my life.
When social media patterns were compared with depression status, it was determined that those who use social media the most were about 2.7 times more likely to be depressed than participants who use social media the least. Why does this happen?
I think that oftentimes social media posts that we see as consumers of social media cause us to compare ourselves against the sort of ideal that we're seeing on social media.
I don't know. It didn't really start anything off crazy. It was just, a little dabble with Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. But then my friends started going out and I started staying in because I couldn't stop looking at the screen. I was caring more about the numbers than my actual relationship with my friends. I don't even know if they see me as a friend anymore.
Depression is a common and serious medical illness that negatively affects how you feel, the way you think, and how you act. Depression causes feelings of sadness and/or a loss of interest in activities once enjoyed. Additionally, other research has found that the more often you spend on social media and the more social platforms that you are on can also lead to increased negative feelings and the rates of depression and anxiety.
I think there are just a lot of pressures, and seeing somebody on social media having a great time or seeming to lead the perfect life can maybe make you feel just really inadequate. And I think that can affect a young person, maybe more than an older person who might be able to step back a little bit and have more of a perspective. Ways to prevent social media depression would include simply not consuming social media, which I think is difficult, but some people do take vacations, social media breaks. And if you're feeling really bad about yourself or feeling very depressed, I think it's probably a good idea to take a step away from the social media. Taking a little bit of a break if you're feeling depressed about what you're seeing on social media, and just telling yourself and realizing that often what we see on social media is not the reality.
I think it is important for everyone that has social media to not rely on it so much, because if you spend too much time on it, then that gets all in your head and it can really destroy your self-confidence and the way you see yourself.
Nobody knows what you're going through. I mean, all you can do is just stay positive, keep pushing, do what you gotta do. I don't know, secure your bag. Gotta do what you gotta do out here.
To anybody going through depression and other stuff, the main thing is to understand that you have to put yourself first, and that self-care is not always cute. Sometimes it's ugly, sometimes you have bad days and you don't be feeling good, but at the end of the day you have to realize that your mental health comes first, because if you don't put it first, it will stop you whatever you're doing, and it'll
An encouraging statement that I would say to people that are dealing with depression because of social media is to not compare yourself to others.